Greetings. Let's talk about Destiny Swappers. Y'all want to? Talk about some Destiny Swappers, shall we? Yeah, you'll be happy to know. I don't know if you'll really be happy to know, but Susan's tarot about 2 months ago, she was trying to explain to her collective a movie called Gremlins. Simple enough. If you've never seen the movie Gremlins, Susan was onto something. Yes, she was. She certainly was. Now, the issue with that movie, if you've never seen the movie Gremlins before, okay, go watch it. We don't want to instill fear in anyone because that's the 3 ways that the jinn enter a human. Is heightened states of fear, heightened states of rage, and when you're in your passion. Dun, 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 dun. And thank you, Zenzone. When I hear that you don't have to light a candle, that your tongue is the ritual. That's interesting. That's interesting to hear. I like the sound of that. I do. As we're letting the smoke and mirrors clear from this ignorance. It's going to be interesting. Certainly going to be interesting. Most people don't believe things until they see it on the news. How long ago was it? It's been within 6 months. A woman in Texas, last name Laredo. She cooked a dog, set a dog on fire. Kid called the police. She blamed it on the devil. Very simple, woman, animal cruelty. You can Google it. Woman, Russ County, Texas, animal cruelty. Claim the devil. Anyway. Same time, I had a client come to me right around that same time. 23-year-old daughter, exhibiting strange writings, gave me a photograph that's fucking. If you want to know how to appease Pisces, how do we approach Pisces? Come to me with some shit you can't explain. I'll love that. Because I'll figure it out. That's the best part. And she comes to me with a photograph, and I pick that shit to pieces. Side note, there's a woman that I know off of LinkedIn. She's a doctor in Germany. She's a dream enabler. She's sharing photos with me one time. She's like, I just went on vacation to the Alps. Sends me a picture, and I find an orb. I find a fucking orb in the snow. She's like, oh my God, I didn't see that. Yeah, here you go. And then I gave her an angel number. She's followed angel numbers ever since. It's simple enough. Anyway. Now she's a dream enabler, fucking manifesting all kinds of shit. Anyway. Simple enough. Anyway. Client comes to me with a 23-year-old daughter who was locked up, threatened to burn the house down, fucking fighting with the family. Simple enough. Anyway. Photograph was 100%. It was a sign. The universe sent me a sign, and it's very simple. That gift of sight that they're talking about, that they don't want me to talk about, it's so easy, it's so simple, it's stupid, especially if your third eye's open. If you go over to Scott Morgan's channel, licensed MBTI counselor, he talks about the INFJ, consciously unconscious human, and he will show you with a very, very excellent visual adaptation of how we're able to see 2 things simultaneously as one image. Okay, great. Hold your finger out. Put your focused awareness in the center of your eyebrows, staring at your finger, and then diverge your eyes where you see a second finger pop out. You'll see two fingers instead of one. That gift of sight they're talking about and how we see these entities. When I focus on the third eye of another and I diverge my eyes, that second head that pops out, it's the same adaptation of John Carpenter's movie They Live. He was trying to get the guy to put the sunglasses on. If you've never seen the movie They Live, that was supposed to be a documentary. John Carpenter received unalive threats, so he turned it into a movie. The same way Jim Carrey and all these other guys have gotten around the Hollywood hoopla. Your Matrix movies, your fucking Truman Show movies. Simple enough. The movies where they're trying to let art imitate fucking reality of breaking out of the Matrix. Okay, great. In the spiritual community, we all understand how we get our messages from those movies. Starseeds get their intuitive messages from movies. Okay, great. Susan brought up the movie Gremlins. The veil is thinning. Gremlins was based on Christmas time. Okay, great. Simple enough. You've got fucking crimes at the bank energy all in the cards. The synchronicities are fucking uncanny. Anyway, what are we looking at? And I got a waitress 2 nights ago. I've already told this story. She goes home to a cat missing, blood everywhere, a guy in her home that just stares at her while she's asleep. Or when she's doing things, he just sits there and stares at her. Okay, that's a symptom of an entity attachment that fits perfectly with Susan Tarot's fucking Gremlins adaptation. She said, Pisces, you're trying to tell these people the rules, but they don't want to listen. And she goes all into the movie. If you've never seen the movie Gremlins, a guy goes into like a bodega shop or whatever, and there's a little Asian man there, and he gives him Gizmo, and he says, "Don't feed it after midnight, don't get it wet, and keep it out of the sun." Jinn and negative entities are repelled by my protective light, and there's 3 ways that entity enters a human vessel. Zenzone was just talking about it. I threw it up on my Facebook. You can't have these readers who don't know me from fucking a hill of beans pulling that energy out of the sky. Pisces Kingdom, I don't know who I'm channeling this message for. I'm telling you, I hijacked Tarot Land with Reiki. Reiki transcends all time and space. The whole time I'm listening to these readers, I'm sending them love's intent to help her heal and protection of truth. The same way a reader says, I'm calling in Archangel Michael to protect my collective with a shield of light. I'm blowing Mystic 9 down with a wave of Reiki when she calls that in. Simple enough. Same way a Reiki master can infuse a picture. I'm infusing that reader. Simple enough. What is it creating? A connection so that I get exactly what I need when I need it. It's all about me. When you go to a reading, it should be all about you. You're mirroring your moment, your energy. What is the issue? A missing cat. We've got blood all in the house. We've got a broken broom. We've got a guy that's just kind of staring at us when we're asleep. And we're fucking going home to him every night. Cool. That's a gremlin waiting to fucking... That's a grim gin situation waiting to happen. Simple enough. Simple enough. You got plenty of readers talking about these being past life situations. Yes, this happens every lifetime. Karmics repeating karmic patterns. Simple enough. They do the same thing every lifetime. Simple enough. What's the difference this lifetime? Well, you would hope to think that we were a little bit more civilized than we were back then. Certainly not nearly as smart. People of the past, way more intelligent with nature than they are now. Smartphones have took your fucking common sense away from you. Plain and simple. You become dependent on electronics. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Here's some things that we're never going to be able to fucking recover from. We'll never be able to forget, and we'll always be able to giggle about. You Pisces has had that energy in the cards for months now of them trying to rob Pisces. They've been trying to set up the heist of the century, and the number one sign they call out is somebody that I know for a fact can't read. Pisces, they're getting addicts that'll do anything for $1. Yeah, fucking. And then when you see them text on the phone, they have to hit the little microphone and talk into it. Scotty P, Jeff Spicoli, the Slackers. Everybody has a purpose on Earth. They're the ones that have lit the tail to the snake and caused the domino effect. Pop, 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 pop to that snake's head. Pops off. Everybody's fighting in the background. That's the vertebrae of the snake, the whole body of the snake, popping one at a time. People are snapping, popping off all the way up to the head of that snake. Pops the ear of the snake for a reason. Anyway, what do we have to look forward to? Whoever summoned that energy, that shit has to go somewhere. It's not here. Fucking Pisces completed a cycle. Okay, cool. So what does that mean? You got Zen Zone talking about Pisces, the entities that they sent to harm you, you speak to. Okay, we can go with that. We can go with that. Pisces, your telepathic communication is freaking these people out. You can thank Lyra Ray for that if I can find her. You can thank Josh Kirby for that if he was still alive. Pisces, this is military strategic. You can thank Michael Jaco for that, for shaking my hand. Don't shake that Earth Angel's hand. I wonder why that is. You ever heard of psychometry? Pisces, how did you know? You got Zen Zone calling me out. Pisces, you read energy off of text messages, items when you pick them up, blah, 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 blah. And if you go over to fucking Scott Morgan's channel, he'll tell you, Personality Hacker Podcast will tell you that all you have to do is say one thing, even write one thing, and suddenly the INFJ knows a whole bunch of information about you. And it freaks people out. That's why we generally fucking don't talk about it. It freaks people out. I understand. I've come to terms with this. I've accepted it. It's simple enough. When you hear Antonio Dodge say that even if the INFJ is right 99.9% of the time, they get such shitty feedback from people that they just quit talking about their observations. The shit is so far, they're so far into the future because of their INFJ forecasting or pattern recognition. Pisces, how did you know? INFJ forecasting or pattern recognition. We've told you that. Pisces, they were harvesting your energy. Yes, so when I call my energy back, if it's fucking their energy has mingled with my energy and I'm an energy reader, how do you think I knew? Did they harvest my energy? Yes. Did I call my energy back? Yes. Do you think some of their fucking energy and intentions was imprinted in on my energy? And it's coming out with the cards, and now we use a new system of letting a tarot reader say it first? Because I'm very, very well aware. Pisces, you're a master alchemist. No, tarot reader, you're correct. Has nothing to do with my alchemy. It's a universal law. If two shall see, so shall it be. If I agree with you, and you agree with me, and you've already agreed with me if you confirm what I agree with, That's two shall see. The higher self manifests it, makes it so. God ordains it. Two people have agreed. If two shall see, so shall it be. And that you're using God as your power of three. It's infallible. Pisces, they can't figure out how you keep doing this. If two shall see, so shall it be. They harvested my energy, and when I call it back, I read what comes back to me. Simple enough. As long as it's for the highest good of all, God makes it so. Simple enough. It's not that fucking hard to figure out. Why doesn't it work for everybody else? They're not for the highest good of all. They don't care. Number one, they don't believe in the one that makes it happen. if I've got a fucking boss, if I've got a boss and I want to go on vacation, and I know that my boss can fucking double my vacation time. He can even give me paid vacation. But I don't believe he's going to do any of that, so I never even fucking ask. Am I going to go twice as long on vacation with double the pay? Simple enough. Simple, and that's fucking simple. They don't believe, and your thoughts control reality. Hell, I learned that from Jeffrey Allen. Jeffrey Allen, he ended up with the remote. He was an engineer. He got fucking stuck with the remote situation. He's clairaudient and very vocal about him hearing voices and shit. He's a Mind Valley teacher. He says he's driving home and he fucking hears sell your house. The fuck? Sell my house? I just bought it. What are you talking about? And he sold his shit, moved to Sedona, and simple enough. He does all kinds of crazy shit now. Everything the dude could possibly want fucking gets dropped in his lap. God got us all that is, angels, archangels, cinemasters, the divine white light has to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as I do readings for. Namaste. Here's my issue with all of this. Number one, you've got readers that are calling out people that are in my reviews. Thank you, Spirit. Number two, this is the point of no return where people are under judgment and they start to turn on each other. Energy has been in the cards for quite some time. And it's very, very simple. When I hear a reader say, every time they attack that earth angel, a natural disaster happens. Cool. So that instantly tells me that I'm going to be looking for that earth angel. I can't worry about people that are attacking the earth angel. They have natural disasters coming their way. I'll be looking for that earth angel while they look for natural disasters. Simple enough. Simple enough. Freaking Mystic Nine said, some of these people are going to need help from the chosen ones. I have to find that one that they tried to sacrifice. Simple enough. Thank you, Spirit. I'm too busy looking for the earth angel they tried to sacrifice to worry about people that are looking for natural disasters. Simple enough. I learned a long time ago not to talk to some half-wit fucking mortal muggle professional about hermetic ceremonial magic. They can't process it. They're too low vibration. They're too ignorant. Simple enough. They can't process the information. They will gaslight you. They won't do the research. They have a belief system. They're Matrix minions. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. So while they're trying to figure out the fucking truth and their mind is blown, it's simple enough. Did they try to sell an earth angel? Great. Well, it looks to me like, you just didn't deserve Lincoln County, New Mexico. Simple enough. Simple enough. You had Caribbean black magic in the cards? Cool. Looks like God gave you Melissa, the most strongest hurricane to record in Jamaica. Simple enough. You can't have that energy in the cards and me sit back and wait for it to happen. That's what I've been doing for over a year now. They've been abusing divination. I've been confirming the energy in the moment with it. And then what happens? It happens. This is simple enough. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. What do psychics run into? What are psychics known for running into? Oh, well, if you predicted it, if you knew, you must have had something to do with it. Yeah, well, I wonder what these crooked cops had to do with the Freemasons down here next to the Boy Scouts of America. That was in those cards too. Thank you, Spirit. Simple enough. While I'm looking for earth angels they couldn't sacrifice, why don't you go look for fucking circle jerkers around children with the Freemasons? That's in the cards too. She predicted that as well. I think some things are just more important than others. Thank you, Spirit. It's simple enough. Right? You got these individuals playing with magic and manifesting shit, wanting to blame someone else because they need a scapegoat so bad. Okay, great. The way I look at it, they need a natural disaster so bad. They need a natural disaster so bad. Thank you, Spirit. While I'm looking for earth angels, they can look for natural disasters. It's win-win situation. That's the win that's the greatest, the best for all of us at this point. Left brain, right brain, subconscious mind. Nobody wants to take accountability? Okay, great. Take a fucking natural disaster then. Take a fucking djinn possession. Enjoy. Because that energy right there alone is going to fall into what a reader has already said. What worked on the Earth Angel last time didn't work this time. Okay, great. Last time I was arrested, the same time as INFJ Irene Bedard, whatever. INFJ Pocahontas. She was the voice actress for Pocahontas. Now you've got one or two things with that police body cam. Either the fucking cops rigged a body cam for some kind of paranormal, we don't know what's going on here, or right around August of 2022, the same thing that happened to an INFJ when there's hours of YouTube content on the paranormal INFJ and how they have access to it. She's drinking, she's intoxicated, she's in heightened states of rage, fear. It attracted that entity right fucking to her. Falls right along with what Susan's tarot was talking about with the gremlins. Falls right in perfectly with what one of my clients about her 23-year-old daughter that's locked up. Falls right in perfectly with the waitress telling me 2 nights ago about her cat's gone. Fucking gremlinator cat. Simple enough. When I hand somebody symptoms of entity attachment and fucking hand her my phone, she's reading it. And I see her facial expressions going, is that what's going on? I'm sitting there going, oh God, we hit the nail on the head this time, didn't we? I'm looking at her like the creepy fuck she lives with. Oh God, she's having the epiphany. I'm looking at her in the positive manner of however fuck he looks at her in the negative. I've been in that situation. You have readers calling out that Gemini that I spoke to about Reiki for entity removal. What are the symptoms? They stare at you. They go in the fucking bathroom and have a conversation in the mirror. Okay, great. So what are they doing in the mirror? The same thing I just showed you. Hold a finger out. They're staring at that finger. The second finger fucking pops out. That they're locking in. They're tuning in to that fucking astral entity that's inside of them. I've watched them do it. You can do the research. Simple enough. I'm not telling you anything that hasn't already been fucking discovered, talked about, and dealt with. Cards in the upright. Yeah, cool. Must have done the whoop-de-doo. What's the focus on the situation? Ooh, adventures. Yeah, focus on some serious adventures. That's what it is. That's what it is. When I hear Pisces Kingdom talking about Pisces, people are talking about being afraid of you. Okay, great, Pisces. Where are you? Simple. You're not going to scare me, Pisces. Simple enough. What do they say? Don't mess with the Pisces. Okay, I hear some Pisces and a whole fucking group went up against one and fell horrifically. Where are you at, Pisces? Where is that lone Pisces that's taken down whole fucking organizations at once? Where are you at? I want to buy you coffee. You scare the fuck out of people? Well, you want pizza? What the fuck what do I got to do there, Pisces? Scare me, Pisces. Please, please, God, scare me, Pisces. What are we looking at for intentions? Yeah, no patience. I guess everybody's patience has kind of wore thin, hasn't it? Simple enough. You come home and find blood everywhere and no fucking cat, chances are you're going to have short patience fuse. That, how many times have we said this? That energy has to go somewhere. And now you've got Zen Zone talking about people are having catastrophic paranormal events happening around them and in their homes. Yeah, some of them are in my fucking reviews. Okay, simple enough. Go talk to the people in the fucking reviews. How's that sound? Simple enough. Yeah, there'll be no voyages. I hear your planes don't even fly. Simple enough. How are you going to have multiple readers for months talking about they're redirecting your mail, they're playing with your mail, they're fucking blocking your mail, they're stealing your mail. Yeah, well, guess what? Mail planes, they don't fly in Kentucky. 12 people perished, breaks down to a 3. Go figure. Go figure. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. What do we remember? Not the time to stand still. Were you going to stand still and wait for the next natural disaster? Okay. Congratulations. Simple enough. I'm moving because I remember straight from the divine telling me that fence sitters will be shown no mercy. Okay, great. So I'm not going to sit on the fucking fence. I'm looking for that earth angel they couldn't sacrifice. You got Zen Zone talking about they tried to take the Earth Angel's protection when the Earth Angel is the protection. Okay, great. I'm looking for that Earth Angel. I can't worry about people that are now they're getting mirrored sacrifice energy. Simple enough. We're going to explore thriving. Simple enough. Simple enough. What is supporting this lack of patience from the past? Security. Simple enough. Simple enough. We had to wait for things to play out. Okay, great. Simple enough. You think it played out with Zen Zone circle jerkers around fucking children with crooked authority figures at the Freemasons? That's at the end of the street. Simple enough. I can think about that. How are you going to have a reader calling out a healer with a glowing aura that's a Pisces, and in that same fucking reading having Freemasons doing weird ass rituals around siphoning energy off of children? Okay, cool. As soon as she says Freemasons, crooked officials, and fucking children, I sure hope to God she's not talking about Agent Smith County, Texas, the Freemason Hall at the end of the street, and their neighbors, the Boy Scouts of fucking America. I certainly hope to God she's not talking about them. Yeah, no freedom. Fucking spiritual jail for everyone. Imagine that. Pisces, you are rare and you are free. Where are you, Pisces? We're looking for rare and free at this point. Simple enough. When I hear that energy, every time they attack that earth angel with magic, a natural disaster happens. And now they have done so much that they can't get out of it. Karma is returning to them. That immediately tells me I'm looking for that earth angel with the spiritual protection. You can't trust these other individuals that have karma being returned to them tenfold. You don't want to be anywhere around them. Karma might bounce off their fucking forehead and hit you. Might accidentally scratch the top of my hand or something. No. I'm delicate. I'm delicate when it comes to fucking sacrifice energy going back on entire groups. Yeah, they took risks. Reader after reader talking about karmics took a gamble and lost. Okay, so when I hear Zen Zone say, Pisces, you were their spiritual test before destruction. Okay, Pisces, I'm ready to take that test. When the student's ready, the teacher appears. Simple enough. I want to come and learn. I want to come pass that test. I want to pass that test so I don't get met with fucking destruction. So where you at, Pisces? Simple enough. Coffee's on me. Fuck, you want to go on vacation? We're not going to take a plane. I can promise you that. Fucking these people can't keep planes in the air. It'd be just our luck. It's like a free ride on a plane that can't fly. Little Atlantis Morissette for you. Yeah, Spirit says no need for courage anymore. Simple enough. What is done. These people have their backs to the wall. Where they wanted you, Pisces, is now where they have ended up. Okay, great, Pisces. Where who ended up? It's obviously not you. Astrology tells you never mess with a Pisces. Okay, great. So how did Pisces get wrapped up in this situation when you're not supposed to mess with a Pisces? They involved others. They included other people. Right? So that don't ever mess with a Pisces energy got overrun by 50 fucking half-wits. 50 half-wits will out. Don't mess with a Pisces. Well, when the shit gets out of balance and you got fucking 50 half-wits, when the tables turn, 50 fucking half-wits fall on that Pisces. The table turned. Simple enough. Namaste.